Low float VLCN is in a strong bearish trend. Its 200-day moving average is sloping bearishly lower. In the intermediate term, it is quite neutral. As things stand right now in the pre-market session of today, the 21st of April, it is down 8.04 as of the 5th. That's 5th was probably was a Wednesday or thereabout. It expanded and printed this intraday high of 0.9108. So it's currently contracting that expansion based on what's going on the 1 hour chart. So, like I indicated earlier on, it's a low float stock, and in the intermediate term, it's just neutral. We saw the stock print a spike, a high of around zero points spread, a high of around $4 as of the 4th of February, and since that time, nothing really significant has happened apart from various okay, you could say here as of the 10th of March it spiked from let's what's this, yeah, close to 100% as of the 4th of as of the 10th of March, close to 100% spike. So based on how things are right now, we have a couple of projections here. We have um upper projection of 0 point, let's see what that is an upper projection. It's currently 0.78. So yeah, we have a couple of projections. Let's begin with downward projections. We have 0.722, 0.7481, and then upper projections on this date on this 4 hour chart 0.7901, 0.9601. That I think that's also an intraday high, and then 1.04, 1.09. This is its 4 hour chart. Sorry, if this is a 4 hour chart, let's have a look at the daily chart. Yeah, the underlying trend on the 4 hour chart is a bearish one. Yes, also indeed also on the daily chart, it's a bearish one. So here, do we have projections? We have, yeah, on this daily chart we have projections 1.12, 1.28, and 1.384. So 1.38 is close to 100% from where it's currently trading at right now. So this is what's going on its daily chart. So we can have a look at its weekly chart. If there's anything there, we can just get an idea of how things are. So neutrality is what is projected in terms of the extrapolation of its 10-day moving average. Just yeah, slight, just a very slight increment, and then it will reach print a peak by Tuesday, the okay, I would say maybe Thursday, the 8th of May, and then after that, what looks like a reasonable decline in its 10-day moving average. This is if all things remain equal. Things can suddenly change. So here also we can see that momentum is expected to spike. Yeah, it's expected to increase from today. It's expected to spike from today, the 21st of May, and even strengthen up by Tuesday, the 29th of April. So even though it doesn't look that obvious, momentum is expected to, inch up. Yes, but momentum is expected to spike, and then the price is maybe modestly expected to pick up as well. So let's have a look at its weekly chart and see what's going on with VLCN. Okay, VLCN. Let's see here. Everything is neutral. Underlying trend is. I don't think it has an underlying trend yet because it's a weekly. It hasn't been trading for a very long time. So you could say in a very short time, in the intermediate term, its underlying trend is a bearish one. Yeah, one, two, three. So it hasn't been trading for a very long time. So no 200-week moving average has appeared yet. So no projections do we have here. Let's see what we have in terms of projections. Nothing really. It's everything is negative, really negative, negative. Okay, well, some negative figures, but upper projections they are really encouraging. But well, it's a low float stock. Anything can happen, So there are infinitely highly negative and not unrealistic downward projections. We're talking about negative figures. Obviously, that's not going to happen. But also, it gives you an impression that the stock can decay into decay into very 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 sub low prices. But outside that, this is where I'm looking at here. Have a look here. You can see upper projections we have there. We can see 7.27, 9.8, 1.36. I think all of these are down to the fact that, it has this low float that is just around, the shares outstanding are like 600,000 shares or thereabout. So you can imagine that the float will be, something of that sort of range, not up to a million. So obviously, a very low float stock. So in the last video, we had projections that I think wouldn't be really necessary now. Right around that $4.3, $4.35. But yeah, our projections go as high as the ones we have here on the weekly chart. But VLCN is not an investment. It's not an investment really, and maybe a trade if you know how to trade it. So I don't exactly know if any hedge funds are holding the stock. Let's see. Let's see whether we can find. Let's see whether we can find any hedge funds or yeah. Let's see. Okay, UBS Group is holding them. Okay, yeah. So that's one prominent one. Yeah, I guess they would have done their due diligence if they're holding the stock. They have here Fidelity, Morgan Stanley. So even at that, it's not really. At least what one good thing about these institutions holding the stock is just it indicates at least that some due diligence has been done, but it doesn't make it an investment. It doesn't make it a good investment. It's, maybe trading opportunities there. So just be careful out there. Know how you're playing VLCN, and I'll continue to update you. Thank you very much for watching this video.